Hello, everybody. It's Jim Okerzinski with your weekly lecture video. So, this week I'd like to take a few minutes and talk about the infamous theories of intelligence. One thing you can always say is through all the years of teaching, I have never heard, seen, or assigned a reading that has stimulated such an intense conversation. So the question really here is theories of intelligence a research essay? And some people always fall on either side of the aisle on this. But if we read through the introduction, one thing that Ballinger talks about is the types of evidence we as humans can gather for any research or any kind of writing project or just about any type of guided investigation, right? We can recall on memory and experience. Using personal experience as academic evidence is widely accepted. How can we discount the experiences of the human people toward using that as evidence? Nothing can be more powerful. Observation is, in other words, a type of evidence, which is field study, case study observations. Observing the human condition or any particular type of research is a totally acceptable form of evidence. Reading is something we're always trying to do, right? Secondary research, looking for articles and drawing evidence from articles is what we do. That's why a lot of us lean on as being academic research. When in fact, academic research, if you look at the broad spectrum of inquiry, can be all of the above. Excuse me. And nonetheless, the last item here is in an interview. How could you not interview experts? It's done all the time. We use interviews to research certain issues, talk to policymakers, decision makers. It's an important source of evidence. And I believe that all of these sources of evidence are located right here in Theories of Intelligence. I mean, we can go through the reading. He uses an excellent form of secondary source material to make his case. There's a debate on whether or not there's a thesis or not. But, in the very beginning of this particular essay, I mean, Ballinger makes himself quite clear as to what the subject is and what his thinking is. It's either that I'm not as dumb as I thought, or but he has also accepted the limitations of his intelligence, and he's probably smarter than he thought he was. And so the rest of the essay really follows along in that discussion. Now, whether he talks about his personal experience, which he certainly uses in this particular essay, he integrates quite nicely all of the source material, which, if we were to scroll down and look at the works cited page here. Oh, yes, there is a works cited page. Here, all of it looks like really reliable and credible information. Okay, Journal of Experimental Psychology. You're looking at a Journal of General Psychology. Okay, Michel Montaigne's essays himself. Right, we're looking at all of these academic sources that he uses in this particular writing of Theories of Intelligence. So if we look at the idea behind memory and observation, the source material, the way it's integrated, I mean, you can't help but think that this is just a unique form of research essay. Yes, the tone, the voice, the first person puts everybody off on this, but why is it that you cannot write a research essay with this tone, with this voice? All of it is valid. So as you think about your potential topics, as we move forward into chapter 1, I want everybody to understand what a research essay might be and might sound like. Granted, it's written in a bit of a narrative style, but nonetheless, it still integrates research and it provides a really interesting conclusion as far as the journey through the research essay here. So, that being said, just have an open mind when you read it and write the discussion board post. And I challenge everybody to rethink some of the ways that you have been trained in order to write and produce a research essay. If you have any questions or comments or issues, you know where to find me. Have a good day. Good luck.